Problem 2. The polygon ABC has coordinates 5, -7, 3, 9, and -4, -3. What is the perimeter of the shape ABC? And we're going to round to 1 decimal place if necessary. Well, we could get out graph paper and we can draw the picture, and there is nothing wrong with that. But I do want to remind you that on our reference paper that we're going to be provided with on the OST test, we are given the distance formula here, which I'm going to copy down onto our paper, and we can use that and use the same techniques, only the distance formula with these coordinates. So again, our formula is x sub 2 minus x sub 1 squared plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 squared. So if we start here, like we did on the previous problem, we figured out the distance of AB. So what I want to do is I want to write down A is 5, -7, and let's separate that here. B is 3, 9. So these are our 2 points, and let's say x1, y1, x2, and y2. And now we're going to fill in those values. So our distance is going to be 3 minus 5 squared plus 9 minus a -7 squared. And you can type this all in as one on your calculator or on Desmos. But as I type this in, square root of parentheses 3 minus 5 squared plus 9 minus a -7 squared. And when we press enter, we're going to round to 1 decimal place, looking at the 2. 2 is less than 5, so we're going to keep the 1. So 16.1 is going to be our first value. Well, then we want to do the distance between points B, C. And our point B is 3, 9. And our point C is -4, -3. Here's x1, here's y1, here's x2, there's y2. And we're going to fill that value into our formula. So it's going to be -4 minus 3 quantity squared plus -3 minus 9 quantity squared. And once again, we can type this into our calculator. So what we get is the square root, parentheses, -4 minus 3 squared plus -3 minus 9, gotta hit the 9, squared, and then when we press enter, we get 13.89. If we're rounding to 1 decimal place, we're looking at the 9 to determine what to do to the 8. Since 9 is 5 or higher, we're going to say that our distance here is going to be 13.9. So here's the 13.9, and let's see if I can squeeze the distance between A and C in here. It's going to be tight. But our point A, as we look back at the problem, is 5, -7, and our point C is -4, -3, and here's x1, and here's y1, here's x2 and y2. And I'm going to write a little bit lower here to give me a little bit of more space here. But it's going to be -4 minus 5 squared plus -3 minus a -7 squared. Be careful with your signs. You've got to be able to see this here. You don't have to do anything special, especially if you're using Desmos. But as we type this in, parentheses, negative 4 minus 5 squared plus negative 3 minus a negative 7 squared. And we get 9.84. We're looking at the 4 to determine what to do the 8. Because 4 is less than 5, we're going to leave that 8 alone. So our distance is going to be 9.8. And then, again, the whole question was, what is the perimeter of ABC? Well, we're going to take 16.1 plus 13.9 plus 9.8. So one last time with the calculator, with Desmos, whatever you're using, 16.1 plus 13.9 plus 9.8, and we end up with 39.8 units for our perimeter.